Greetings, welcome to another day of Autoforge development. Today we started working on the crafting system. So crafting in Autoforge is going to be kind of as simple as it gets. It's something that I feel like we really need in the game, but also is not the central part. We want to have a focus be on the devices and moving items around and having, the machines working on crafting items or like producing new items, right? So we're going to keep the crafting simple, and I actually had made a prototype for Autoforge back in December, and I did that in my previous game, Korea, which I have up here on screen. And I did implement the very basic crafting system that I think we're going to be putting into Autoforge. So it looks like this. So it's just a list of recipes that you can craft, and you can see on the side right now it just tells you what materials you need to craft it, and then whenever you craft the item, it just takes some amount of time, and bam, it's done. So you can also like queue up some items. So you could say, hey, I want to do like 5 torches or something. Um, and it will do those one after another. So it's really simple. You have your recipes that have ingredients or materials that are required, and then some amount of time to craft the item. So jumping over to Project Dig, we can actually see we got part of this working where we have tiny little font where it says gold chest. We have this little UI button, and it's listing out these items here, kind of just like what we have over here. I don't even know if we're going to have these different categories. Maybe, we'll see. Eventually, I think the UI is going to change dramatically, so I'm not worried about like what that actually looks like right now. So we do have some items or recipes here that are being displayed. Nothing happens if you click on this, and so yeah, I have a list of things that we're working on here for the crafting, and you can see that I did a lot of the crafting system. I'll probably come up with a few more things that we need to add to it, and then I start working on the crafting UI. So we can see here this is the wrong file. I was tricked. Let's jump over to oh, you know what? There it is. There it is. I was worried for a moment that I had not unstashed that change. But of course I did, because we just saw it in the game. So here is let's keep this open. Or not. Here is our craft manager, which is really simple. It has a list, or it's actually a map of some like name to crafting recipes, and then we can add recipes that like permanently add it, and we can learn a recipe, which makes it be available. I'm probably gonna change the name for that to be like known or something. And then we have a few other functions in here to help with like checking to see if we can craft the item. If we can start crafting, it will consume the materials, and when we finish crafting, it will create a new item. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We add in some items to our craft manager, and then over in the UI we can see that we just like add those craftable items to a list of craftable items within the UI, so it's tracking it there, and then you can ignore all of these like error messages. And then it just kind of sets up a bunch of stuff, all of our items in a list, and I won't go into all those details. Maybe tomorrow, whenever we have the crafting UI done. But with all of that put together, we get something that looks like this. So yeah, very simple crafting system. I think it'll be fun though. It's something that will have the player, taking some time to do, especially early on. I imagine you'll be crafting a little bit more, but as you progress through the game, you'll kind of start crafting a little less and less often. Yeah, so we'll just keep working on this. I think we'll make some good progress. That's going to be it for today. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.